Okay, so you want me to go back to the first one or
You can start right where you at. I
okay.
kind of remember.
Okay, so right here, right there, right here. Are they full-time or part-time?
They're full time.
Okay, so is AM full-time or part-time?
Full time.
All right, so make sure you have full-time, although you got that right there. If you get a NACA's evaluated, that's a A-type personality or races, they're gonna be looking at that right there. Now, this right here, you see that?
Yes.
NA.
NA.
Or draw a line, either one. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So that's that. Going down. Now, this first inspection, it don't matter. Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what's right or what's wrong on the first inspection. So you ain't got to worry about that. I'm just letting you know. This right here, date of birth, you see that?
Yes.
Okay. We'll keep going. These right here, that.
Okay.
You see this right here where you scratched it out?
Yes.
Initial.
Okay.
You want to have both initials, yours and theirs, like the students. So you can just initial, and then you can initial it too. You can initial their name or whatever, scribble or whatever. Just anytime you make changes, they want it noted like that.
Okay.
All right. Now, full time is 30 hours a week. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So, and you got, let's see, 1,800. So, let me show you this. Although on your first inspection, that's just a friendly inspection, but we want to get that going. I want to show you something. Okay, so 30 hours a week. You see this?
All right. Hold on. Shoot. Shoot.
Let me know if you see my screen.
It booted me into another screen. I'm trying to close this. Sorry about that. I was watching your what's the name earlier, and it kind of jumped to that.
All right.
Okay, I see it now.
So 30 hours a week, and
Yeah.
1,800 hours, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So this right here it ends in 2 years, right?
Yes.
See that? But
Yeah.
just if you have a calculator, go 1,800 divided by 30.
Okay.
And that's how many weeks? Okay. So and go that you got 60 and then go times 150%. And that'll tell you the maximum time frame is basically 90 weeks total. If they go over that, then that means that if you charge overtime, I don't think you do. No, you don't. So that's fine. All right. But do you see how those calculations, if they did the calculations, how they would do?
Yeah, they kind of threw me off. So if I'm taking 1,800 hours and I'm dividing that by 30, right?
30 hours a week. How many is that? How many weeks?
Divided by 30, that's 60 weeks.
That's 60 weeks. Now, this right here, full time, you see that they start in February 2022, they graduate February 2024. So that's like 2 years, correct?
Yeah.
So that's like 100 weeks, ain't it?
What is that?
It's like, because it's 52 weeks in a year. And
yeah, you're
like
right.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
that's like 100
weeks.
which is off of the full time. But I'm just sharing this with you, although right now it's not that important. But I just want you to know this type of stuff. But even when they come, they'll tell you that. But I'm just letting you know. But the first visit, I don't care if they write up 1,000 things, it does not matter. You just want to get that out of the way so you can correct it, and then we can go and get the final visit. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's like prep up.
Yeah, it's just prep. It's practice. It don't matter. They come in, they say, fix this, draw, that's wrong, fix that, and you keep going. But I just want to point this out to you because I don't want them coming and then you get all the writers say, well, darn, Chin, you didn't even tell me this. So I just want to let you know a lot of stuff on the front end, although it's not going to matter because they're going to tell you to just fix it and we'll fix it.
That's blank too.
Let me see this person. So that's that. All right, we're going down. Keep going.
So where that's blank at, we gotta fill that up right there.
Is this the student's initials?
Yeah, that's the student initials.
Yeah, the student is the only one that's got initial.
Oh, so do we write in there or put a line right beside the next one or no? We just leave it.
Yeah, you could just leave it blank.
Okay.
But yeah, the student is the only one that's got initial this. So this is great, right? 126.22. Now let me go back. Let's see. All right, so that's that on the enrollment agreement. Although she put that in there, she already put that in the ISS, but you can correct it or you ain't got to correct it. But they're gonna tell you that's what that needs to be corrected. Now, this right here. And do they require Michigan for continuing education hours?
No.
They don't.
No, just cosmetology.
Okay. All right, good. Why is this going so slow? Hold on. Let me pause. Okay. Actual hours are the hours they physically came into your school and clocked in. So you're gonna do a SAP at 450 actual, 900 actual, 1350 actual. Now, with this, if they're scheduled to do 30 hours per week, all right, that's basically about 130 times 4 weeks in a month, about 120 hours a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We know the students miss, don't they?
Yes.
Okay. So just say it took a student 6 months to get 450 hours.
Okay.
They scheduled 120 hours a month, right? Just say it took them 5 months, okay? So, but they scheduled to do 30 hours a month. 30 hours a week, 120 hours a month, correct?
Correct.
So 120 hours times 5 months. That's 600 hours, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So say they didn't hit their 450 actual hours until the 5th month. All right. So that means the 5th month, they actually hit their 450 actual hours because they missed a lot of days. All right.
Okay.
But we know if they hit 450 actual hours the 5th month, we know that scheduled hours, they were supposed to do 120 each month, right?
Right.
So scheduled hours would be what? They calculated, that would be 600 hours, correct?
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
But actual hours that they came into school was 450. That's when they hit it that 5th month.
Right.
Is this making sense? Yes or no?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so now, when they hit 450 actual hours, that's when we got to do this SAP. So the day that they hit them 450, we need to be able to look at the calendar and see, is it the 5th month in 3 days? Because if it's the 5th month in 3 days, we know that's 600 hours plus 3 more days, which is 6 hours. So that's 18 plus the 600. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So if we put 600 schedule hours, when they hit the 450 actual hours, what we have to do to get the cumulative attendance at the top right, we would have to go 450 actual hours divided by 600 schedule hours. 75%. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Are you all sure?
Wait. You said 650 hours. I mean 600.
No, it would be when they hit 450 actual hours, just say they did it exactly 5 months.
Right, 5 months. Gotcha.
If they did it at 5 months and they're doing 30 hours a week, which is 120 hours a month, we know that's 120 times 5, which is 600 scheduled hours.
Scheduled hours, yes.
So we would go 450 actual hours divided by 600 scheduled hours equals 75%.
5%.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
So 6 hours is how much they should have at that point, not for the whole total program.
Right. You're
Okay.
exactly right. So now, what if they hit 450 hours the 5th month? It was a total of 5 months and 1 day. So we know that 600 hours plus 1 day, they doing what, 6 hours a day, right?
Right.
So that would be 606. So that'd be 450 divided by 606. Does that make sense?
Got you.
Okay, now cumulative grades, we already know that's how many tests they took divided by that, right?
74 on that one.
Yep.
Okay.
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 So is this making sense now?
Yeah. So when we get to the scheduled hours for the 450, it'll be more, so to say, 600 in that block of 1800.
It won't be 600. It's going to be when they hit 450 hours. What you need to do is count, if they're doing 6 hours a day, count 6 times however many days it took them to get to 450, and that would be the scheduled hours. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Now, think about this. When they hit 900 actual hours, I'm going to give you a test. Just say they hit 900 actual hours. They're doing 120 hours a month. And it took them 9 months to hit 900 hours. So that's 900.
1,080 hours.
So that's 120 times 9, right? 1,080 hours is what?
1,080 hours.
Is the schedule or the actual? Which one?
It is the schedule.
Exactly. Perfect. Actual hours is what? When they
the 120 or the
remember? Well, what are the actual hours? 450, 900, 1350 when we got to do that.
Right, 900.
So say they had 900 actual hours and 1080 scheduled. What's the percentage?
I take the 1080.
No, 900 divided by, write it down.
900.
So you want to go actual hours divided by scheduled hours equals cumulative attendance.
So it would be the 900 hours.
Yep.
And their scheduled hours would be 120 for that month.
Now remember, how they didn't hit the 900 hours. I'm giving you a test. They didn't hit the 900 hours until the 8th month. No, to the 10th month, I mean. The 9th month. It was the 9th month. We're just testing.
Okay, 120 times. Okay, I got it. Okay, 120 times 9. 120 times 9.
Is 1080.
1080.
Now, just say
that's scheduled hours, right? The 1080 is the scheduled hours.
Exactly. Make sure you write it down, because that way you'll have it in your notes. And you can always look at your notes, because you don't have to memorize this. All you gotta do is write it down.
Okay.
And remember, actual hours divided by scheduled hours equals cumulative attendance. You want to write that down. AH divided by SH equals cumulative attendance.
Actual hours divided by scheduled hours. So if 1080 is the scheduled hours, and 900 is the next progress report that I gotta put. That would be the man, what is that? Actual hours, and then that would be the what hours?
The
900.
schedule hours, it would
And
be
the what?
120 times however many months they've been.
9 months.
If it took them, I'm just saying if it took them 9 months.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So what is the cumulative attendance? You remember I told you write that down,
Yep.
right? Make sure you write it down. Actual hours divided by scheduled hours equals cumulative attendance. What was the actual hours?
1080.
No.
What is it? 900.
Exactly. What was the scheduled hours?
1080.
Okay. Tell me what the cumulative attendance is, because I told you the formula.
I got 1.2, but
Okay, 900 divided by what?
1080.
Equals what?
Oh, 1125.
No, 900.
900.
You have a calculator.
Yep, 900 divided by 1080.
Equals what?
Oh, 83%.
Perfect. Now you're on the ball. Perfect. Good
Okay.
job. Now, when you get to software, you ain't never got to worry about this again. But this is something that school owners don't be knowing how to do this calculation. And some of them got to their last visit and didn't do this and just totally bombed out. All right. Now you know how to do the grades. You already know how to do that. Yeah. Okay. So now you see this right here. Look at this. So we know that we got to do that over because they didn't. When are we supposed to do the evaluations?
450, 900, and again at 13.
Nope.
No.
1350. Write it down.
50.
Okay. You can do one at 1800 when they graduate if you want, but 450, 900, 1350. Actual hours.
Gotcha.
Because at the bottom right here, this is the date. You see this date?
Yeah, 10/27/22. Yes.
You see the student signature and date?
No.
You see that?
Yeah, they gotta have a date on the same.
So make sure you put that same date. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. So you got that. It's good though, because most people don't have nothing on here correct. So that's good. So now, and then you would put, remember it'd be at 450, 900, 1350, whatever. If they ain't hit them, I got a question. If they have 1400 hours, how many of these SAPs should be in their folder?
If they have 1400 hours,
1400 actual hours, how many? Exactly.
3.
Perfect. Good. All right. So now we got that one. The next one, look at this.
Same thing.
That's okay. That's what we wanted to go over this. You kind of understand it now, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you're doing this because this is the type of stuff I
But
need
no,
to.
I mean, before we turn in eyes, as we do this with everybody. Okay, this one right here. Look at both signatures, both dates, but perfect. So here, now we'll go down. You see this one?
Yes.
Now we go here. Now look at this. What's wrong with that?
No date at the bottom line for the school owner.
Exactly. Okay. And if you want to take like a blank one of these, you can write on it what's what, like actual hours divided by scheduled hours equals cumulative attendance. Just so you can have it for your master. And then the scheduled hours, the actual hours is going to be 450, 900, 1350, 1800 when you do that. But even if you forget, it doesn't matter. Here, just call me. So I wanted to show you that. Let's see.
Okay.
Now, did you have any students who withdraw?
Withdraw?
Quit, withdraw, whatever.
Yes, I had about like 5.
Okay. Did you have the withdrawal form?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do them?
Yes.
If you did, fine. If you, that's okay. I'm just
no. I'm just trying to figure out. Did we send it in? I can't remember. But we did do them. But
okay,
the calculation might be off.
She said she didn't see it if you did. So if you can just resend that where she can stick that in there. Okay, so we went over the SAPs. There's no continuing education hours. You said you're sending withdrawals. So do you know how to do it when you on the withdrawals? Do you have an example of one that we sent you?
We do, but we don't have the example of doing it. Yeah, I need that resent because we didn't do the calculation correctly.
Okay.
And then also, I need to go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. And this here, yeah.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Did you have an updated one of these licenses, or did you send it?
That's what I was telling you. I got a new one without the LLC because you told me to make sure your LLC. Okay.
So I'm gonna resend because we want to upload this thing. Today is Wednesday. We want to upload this Friday, where you go and get that visit.
Really? That sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna resend withdrawal. Yeah, because this is 203 pages. It'll be a little bit over 200 pages. Now, it was another thing. I want to show you this. That she has to put in here because she was saying, okay, so the SAP, you're gonna send those SAP in, and then the practical. Did you send the practical test?
Okay, I don't know. Did we?
You want me to show you what they look like?
Yeah, because we just got finished doing some practical tests. Oh, yeah. I know what it. Yeah, go ahead. Show me what it looks like.
You know what it is?
Yeah, you had like I don't think I sent it in though to you.
Yeah, because she didn't see that. She had like a little checklist that she was going through. So send at least 3 of those practical tests. And on the practical test, they either right or wrong. So if it's 10 questions, it's right or wrong. There's no half points or all that type of stuff. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna resend withdrawal. I'm making a list. So you're gonna send practical test. You're gonna send that license. And she asked me about all the hire dates of your instructors.
Okay.
Did you have the hire dates of everybody?
Hire dates.
I think she said it was like 4. You have 4 instructors, right? Is it 4 y'all?
Yeah, you more.
Yes, it's 4 of us.
And let's see, the instructor evaluations.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chin. Since then, it boiled down to just one, which is me.
That's fine. That's
financially.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's all I had. Nick just got his accreditation, and he got he's this close from finishing the Department of Education.
Woo.
That's him.
Woo.
Tupelo,
Okay.
Mississippi. So yeah, no problem. It's good. Let's see. All right, so you just send me your, did you send your instructor's license?
Yes, but if you don't have it, I send it again.
Okay, send me that. Cause I told Anissa I'm taking it from here because she done went through everything, did her little checklist. So send me that, your instructor's license. Did you do an instructor evaluation?
Yes, I sent that one in.
How many did you send in? Just one for you?
Not for me, for my other instructor. I sent
Okay,
one in.
there's another instructor thing. Where's, hold on. I want to send you this.